Hey guys, it's Steph with the Young Turks, and I am here at the Las Vegas Convention Center where Donald Trump is about to take the stage for a Make America Great Again rally. The only plausible explanation that I could possibly come up with for why someone would come to a Donald Trump rally is because they don't actually see the same president that I'm seeing. We're comparing two completely different people. The question that I'm here to find the answer to is, where do you get your news?
Yes, well, I'm a Fox News watcher, and Sean Hannity is going to be here today, and I figure that's a twofer. I love Sean Hannity.
I mainly get my news from my mom, and then I kind of research it on my own and get my own opinions, and I just think like the media puts out what they want everyone to see. They don't really put out the truth.
I try and read CNN, and then read Fox, and then try and figure out my own middle ground.
Mostly off the web, social media, Fox News. There's a couple of websites that we'll go to that after you watch them for a while, you can tell if they're doing a decent job, a straight job of reporting the news.
You know, I'm a millennial, and I can see in my college classes, if you ask, a majority of the students get their media exclusively from social media, like Twitter.
Drudge, InfoWars, that type of thing.
I read The Guardian. If I want something to the left, I check Fox, and I've got Drudge Report and Breitbart.
So what are your thoughts about this sort of fake news narrative?
I think we do have a biased media in America. I think CNN and some of these other news outlets are fake news.
MSNBC, CNN, ABC, NBC, CBS.
So you think
New York Times and the Washington Post.
Because one goes for the left and one goes for the right. I don't think either one of them tell the whole truth. I mean, I think when the Times went for Hillary, like, you have a major news corporation supporting the candidate. How am I supposed to believe that you're going to give me the independent, the real news when you're not going to turn it to support your candidate when you clearly come out to support somebody?
I always used to watch CNN, thought that was the real news. And it's not the real news because they don't tell you anything.
For the most part, I don't believe much of what I hear in the mainstream media. I go check online, see what they're saying. Normally they're close, but they're way off.
I think with Fox, you get a fair and balanced. I think they do have people from the left on there as well as the right. So I think Fox is fair and balanced.
When there are privately owned media organizations like CNN, like MSNBC, ABC, NBC, you know, and they're privately owned companies, if the person who owns that company doesn't have the same political view as you, then why would they publish something that goes toward your candidate's favor?
It's not that they might twist the truth. They don't even let the truth out. It's out of control, ridiculous.
I don't really think anybody actually has a fair enough answer because, yes, there's the right and the left. I don't pay attention to any of the CNN, MSNBC, all that garbage. I don't understand why people even watch it.
so you don't make a habit to like seek out alternative viewpoints?
No, because I've tried that.
Yeah.
And I try watching Fox News and then watching CNN to see if they're going to say the same news that Fox did, and they don't. They never do.
The World Wide Web is a broad-based spectrum. You can go research. Online stuff that they're actually held accountable. There's no accountability at CNN or anywhere else, but smaller places like Breitbart, and I just feel like they're a lot more trusted.
If we can find where their sources are at and go back and look at the original, and that's where you find out that they've cropped videos or taken stories out of context, and I look for that.
We all want the same thing. We want to be free in America, to do what we want, to be left alone.
Where you get your news matters. It affects your perspective, it affects your values, it affects your vote. If you care about the progressive values that TYT brings to the media landscape, if you want to see more progressive change in Washington, then I encourage you to become a member of TYT. Your voice matters. Your vote matters. Help us be the home of progressives and be on the left side of history. Head over to tyt.com/rally to join today.
The TYT Plus app is now available on iOS and Android. Download to get more TYT content at tyt.com/app.